Exodus 28 and 29. And Aaron, which was the high priest, shall bear the names of the children of Israel in the breastplate of judgment upon his heart. Yeah, you got the ephod and the breastplate. When he goeth in unto the holy place for a memorial before the Lord continually. And thou shalt put in the breastplate of judgment. That's the key, judgment. The Urim and the Thummim, which is the Urim and Urim wa Thummim, right? Urim and Thummim, lights and perfection. Why was it called lights and perfection? Because if there was a matter that was not known, or individual who was not known where he was from or who he was, they have to wait for the priest to be set up and established and use a Urim and a Thummim to find out who this person is. Is he an Israelite? Or is he not? And they shall be upon Aaron's heart when he goeth in before the Lord Yahweh, and Aaron shall bear the judgment of the children of Israel upon his heart before the Lord continually. All right. Now, Deuteronomy 17 and 8. If there arise a matter too hard for thee in judgment, between blood and blood, between plea and plea, between stroke and stroke, being matters of controversy within thy gates, then shalt thou arise and get thee up into the place which the Lord thy power shall choose. And thou shalt come unto the priests, the Levites, and unto the judge that shall be in those days, and inquire. Remember, back then, before this was set up, you had seers, which were prophets. And they shall show thee the sentence of judgment. See, they shall show thee the sentence of judgment. Because when the technology of the Urim and the Thummim would be like today, what they would call it the crystal ball. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I messed up. Okay, so I had another. I forget how I worded it before. A crystal ball is primarily used for scrying, which is, just for seers, prophets, right? A form of divination where one gazes into a reflective surface, gain insights, or see visions. It is also used in crystal healing practices for energy, work, and meditation, so on and so forth. But you would see images within that so-called crystal ball. That's what the Urim and the Thummim was for. So if there was a matter too hard, or if there was a situation where you just didn't know what went down, you would have to resort to going to the priest, and they would consult with the Father Yahweh, and then he would let them know, okay, this is what took place. That's what happened. This is what you're gonna, do. This is what you're gonna this is gonna be the judgment, because this is what took place. And that's why it was called lights and perfection, because it gave you the perfect judgment, because you knew exactly what went down and exactly what happened. So now you could judge righteously. And the Lord said, okay, do so and so and this and that. This is what happened. This is what you're going to do. All right. So let's go to Deuteronomy 9. And thou shalt come unto the priests, Levites, and unto the judge that shall be in those days, and inquire, and they shall show thee the sentence of judgment. And thou shalt do according to the sentence which they of that place which the Lord shall choose shall show thee, and thou shalt observe to do according to all that they inform thee, according to the sentence of the law which they shall teach thee, and according to the judgment which they shall tell thee, thou shalt do. Thou shalt not decline from the sentence which they shall show thee to the right hand or to the left. Why? Because it's what the Lord showed them. The Lord said, okay, this is what happened. Boom, this is what you're going to do. And the man that will do presumptuously and will not hearken unto the priest that standeth to minister there before the Lord thy power, or unto the judge, even that man shall die, and thou shalt put away the evil from Israel. And all the people shall hear and fear, and do no more presumptuously. See? Let me see. Just bear with me 1 second. Salaki, just bear with me. All right. So let's go here to the book of Numbers 27:18. And the Lord said unto Moses, take thee Joshua the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, and lay thine hand upon him, and set him before Eleazar the priest, and before all the congregation, and give him a charge in their sight. And thou shalt put some of thine honor upon him, that all the congregation of the children of Israel may be obedient. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall ask counsel for him after the judgment of Urim before the Lord. At his word shall they go out, and at his word they shall come in, both he and all the children of Israel with him, even all the congregation. So this technology that the Lord has of the Urim and the Thummim, he gave to Esau on the left-hand side to set up this technological age to bring about what? His destruction. Now Ezra, right? Check this out. This is Ezra chapter 2 and 61. And of the children of the priest, the children of Habiah, the children of Kaz, the children of Barzillai, which took a wife of the daughters of Barzillai the Gileadite, and was called after their name, these sought their register among those that were reckoned by genealogy. And you read above that, you had others that sought their record by genealogy, and they couldn't. All right? But they were not found, therefore were they as polluted, put from the priesthood. And the Churchitha, which is the governor, said unto them that they should not eat of the most holy things till there stood up a priest with Urim, and with Thummim. See? Why? Because then you'll know perfectly. So if there was a mystery that was not known, you would consult the Urim and the Thummim, and the Lord will reveal it, or who this person is, or who committed this crime, or whatever the case may be. And that technology was what the Lord gave to Esau. Okay. Now, 2 Ezra chapter 8 and 24 says, "O hear the prayer of thy servant, and give ear to the petition of thy creature. For while I live, I will speak, and so long as I have understanding, I will answer. O look not upon the sins of thy people, but on them which serve thee not. Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire of those that keep thy testimonies in affliction." Yeah, because the wicked inventions of the heathen are what? These this technological age that they set up. And how were they able to create this? By the scientists. Invention, the action of inventing something. I hate when they define a word with the word. That should invent, create, or design something that has not existed before by the originator, or be the originator of. And that's what it is. But it's wicked inventions. This is why King David said, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked." So this is something that they've been planning for a long time. This ain't something new. This ain't something that they just woke up like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and say, you know what, we're going to set up this. No, this is something that's been in the making, for a long period of time. And this is why the Lord gave them this technology to set up this system, so that the way that they set up the system is going to be the very thing that destroys them.